Good evening, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late, but I am here now. Sorry, so sorry. Usually I'm not late, but tonight I was reading those documents and I looked up at the time and it was 8:14 and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What is going on?" I'm just reading the chat. So I was seeing that yeah, MGL lost her channel, I guess. She's always Ashley said always belligerently drunk, acting a damn fool. That's probably the best comment of the night so far. That's probably the most truth I've heard. Yeah, I don't really go over to her channel much, but I being a creator, you see like the For You page will, come up with creators like you or whatever. So you'll go over and check out the channels or whatever, and sometimes you're just like, what are they doing over there? I don't understand what the channel's about. So, oh, I missed you guys too, Frank. Oh, thank you. I try to be really nice. Thank you. You're the nicest person on YouTube. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh yeah, we have a chat here that's a little ADHD sometimes. Sometimes we take a slight turn. We do that. We do that here on this channel. Oh, here I can start my camera. I'll be on the camera here and there. I'm going to be reading a lot, so I may not be on the camera as much, but I am here. I am alive. It's a guide of what not to do. It really is. Yeah. It was anyway, but her channel's gone. And her channel is large. That's what I don't get some of these channels are so big, but I think that a lot of people will, they subscribe because they want to see the drama. It's like one of those things you can't turn away. But hi, hello, and welcome to everybody that is new in the chat. My name is Tanya or TitaniumBuilt, whichever one you want to call me. I don't prefer one over the other. We do have a really good chat here. Best chat in YouTube land. I know every creator says that, but I really do mean it because you guys are always so nice. We always have really good chat. And I appreciate that. Because as a creator, it's nice to not have to fight with your chat. It's always nice. Even Tanya said, who lost their page? I'm like, wait, you said it was, yeah, I don't even know. We were all over the place last night, but that's how we are here. So if you guys could like the video, subscribe to the channel, all the formalities. We are going to be going over the Idaho 4 case tonight. So we're going to be going over the documents that came out. I think we're not going to go over all of them tonight because there's like 769, I believe, pages. And your girl could not read 769 pages today. I got through like 261 is where I stopped. And I was like, okay, that's enough reading for me for one day, which I love to read, but legal documents are not my forte. So I figured we're going to skim over these. We're not going to read every single detail, but we're going to just figure out what they mean. So I do have them up in the back. I did put the link in the chat to the site where you can get all of the legal documents if you want to read them on your own. They're on the state of Idaho website. I put it in the chat. Let me put it in the chat again. We have a lot of people from Florida here. I'm about to go visit Florida. Like everybody. Frank. I know Annette is in here. I just saw her. We got Teresa's from Florida. Who else? Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, I guess Molly lost. Yeah, I guess Molly lost her YouTube channel. I don't know. I just heard it. I think it was yesterday or day before, and I was just like, oh, So, Huckleberry Hound, hello. Let me see your picture. Oh, I love looking at the pictures. Philly here. Wow, that's where I was born. Love Philadelphia. Love it, love it, love it. Love the food. I love the people even more. They're my kind of people. My kind of people. I love that. Okay. So we will go into the documents. I was just reading over these before I got on here. So if you guys have any, if you guys know like what these are saying, let me know because we could figure them out together. Because maybe I'll read something differently than you guys. I know a lot of people have like taken these documents and twisted them and said that they're different things. And so I'm trying to like get my brain unraveled from that. Oh, Isabel, you didn't see the picture of Ina's dad. You weren't here. Oh, you did. You did see it because I think you watched the replay. We showed her dad's picture. It was his 91st birthday. You know what, guys? I'm going to grab a water really quick and I'll be right back. Oh, sorry guys, hold on one second. Okay, let me see if I can make this document a little better for you guys too. Oops, that might be too big. There we go. That might make it a little better. What if I put me down here? Maybe that'd be better. Yeah, I needed some water. I was like, oh my gosh. Kelly D, I'm over the misinformation, conspiracy theories. I know, me too. I shouldn't have watched anything. You know how like it's better to not know anything and just go in with a clear head. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to go in to these documents with a clear head and not really have any outside influence. But I did watch a couple creators, which I shouldn't have watched because that one creator said something and then I watched something else like a minute later and the other creator was saying something else. And I was like, what? No, don't do that to me. So I am going to read through these a little bit for you guys. And hopefully, I think you guys can see them okay. Oh, no, you didn't lose sound. I just had to run and grab a water. I love it. I know there are Amazon receipts, and I actually looked up I looked up one of the websites they have listed on here too for one of the knives, and I found the K-bar knife. So I've been doing some sleuthing, and I'm not a sleuther, but I've been actually doing pretty good today. So they do have Apple Inc. listed on here, and I highlighted some things that were just like what I thought, would be good to talk about, I guess. And I just highlighted all of the different places that they're going to, like, you'll see on all these documents, it'll say where they were wanting the search warrants for. So you guys, if we're on the page and you're like, oh, I don't know what they're talking about, you'll see that it's highlighted for you a little bit. But it just says here that, that they want to order to seal this document for an Apple phone, I'm assuming, or Apple device. And it just says the matter came before the court February 10th. And it says the court's motion to seal, redact. And then down here it says the court's findings find it necessary to seal the records related to the search warrants for the following reasons. The documents contain highly intimate facts or statements, the publication of which would be highly objectable to a reasonable person. The documents contain facts or statements that might threaten the safety or endanger the life or safety of individuals, and disclosure would constitute an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. And I'm just not sure what that means. Like, I don't know why they would put intimate facts like that. Oh, thank you, William, for the super sticker. I appreciate that so much. We do need a TitaniumBuilt beach trip. I think I'm going to have to come to Florida. That's my next vacation. So I didn't see I saw that they have an Amazon receipt on here. Well, I got to eBay. I didn't get all the way to Amazon yet, I don't believe. It might have been further down in the documents. I got to page 200. And then another Apple phone or device. And so on here, I did find out that I found two of them, but I can't find the other two. So I found Zayn's phone and Ethan's phone. So maybe you guys can help me find Kaylee's phone and Maddie's phone on here. And I am going to I'm going to try to be like thrifty here and do like two things at once, maybe. We'll see. I'm going to put the link into the chat if anyone wants to come up and help me explain these documents. Maybe somebody that's a little smarter documents than me. I actually almost called one of my friends that's a lawyer today and was going to be like, can you please come on my panel? But this one here is for another Apple device. And I don't see where there's any phone number or anything on here, but this is just to seal it though. And then this one is for Brian Kohlberger. This is for the AT&T phone. And it just says that they had a Zoom meeting, and Ann Taylor appeared on the behalf of Mr. Kohlberger. The court reviewed the records, considered the arguments presented, weighed the interest in the privacy and public disclosure, and announced its finding of fact of the record. Therefore, pursuant to, the court finds it necessary to seal the records related to the search warrants for the following reasons. It says the documents contain, highly intimate facts or statements, same thing as what it said above. Production of such records would disclose investigative techniques and procedures. So I don't know why they're saying that like that. This is another one for AT&T. And let me know if I'm missing anything important, because when I was reading through these were just kind of like, there wasn't anything that was like mind blowing. So I wanted to make sure I, don't waste everybody's time either. And then this is another one for AT&T. This is for Brian Kohlberger's phone, I believe. Let me know in the chat if you guys think that's what these are for. Because it doesn't have a phone number or last four of a phone number for us to kind of go on, unless they're way far down that I don't know. Oh yeah, T-Rev, I never watch his show that much. I need to watch him more. I don't know why I don't. I mean, I don't know why I don't, but I don't. I need to watch him more. I think that he seems like he's nice. The way he looks like he would be nice. I'm just reading the chats for a minute. So I think Princess Meg Elsa, I think that he had the AT&T phone. I think all the other phones for the iPhones are going to be for the 4 victims. I did find, and I'll show you too when I find it, the numbers for 2 of them. We didn't pass them, did we? No, we didn't pass them. It's all the way down on page like 78. So, and then this is just for the Coeur d'Alene Police Department Forensic Lab. I wonder if that's the forensic lab. I'm assuming that's the forensic lab that they're using. I think Kohlberger might have been obsessed with Maggie. Why does someone, or Maddie, why did I say Maggie? Oh, because Alec Murdoff. I'm like, where did Maggie come from? Maddie. I think that he was. I mean, I think that if there was one person that stuck out of all of them, I think that it might have been Maddie, but I'm not sure. Did someone say something about T-Rev's channel getting banned for 24 hours or something? Did I read that in the chat like a long time ago? Sorry if I did, just let me know in the chat, because that would be bad. But so this one here is just like another same documents. These are just like repeats over here. So Coeur d'Alene Police Lab. It just says, it's just wants order sealing search warrants and related documents. So you see all these documents were sealed, and then they just threw these out on the internet. What was it, yesterday? Yeah, Friday. So yesterday, 769 pages were released for us to read through. And I read through all of these, and I didn't see anything like, groundbreaking. That's why I was, making sure that I show you all these, though. Oh, yeah, you're so right. I could have looked at the PCA, too. Thank you, Lisa. That's why, I love you guys. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, because it's on the PCA. I don't know why I didn't think to look at that before I came on. And you said Nancy. I love Nancy. Where is Nancy's robot when we need it, right? Isabel, I know you love that robot. I was thinking of it today. Vincent said something about it. He said, Nancy will come out with her robot. Yeah, why was he banned? I'm curious to know that too, as I go through these. Really, from going live, Michelle? Why? I love your picture. Is that you or your mama? I love that picture. Yeah. There's so much redacted. I know. I don't like the redacted stuff. Teresa makes me mad. But I did, you can kind of see some stuff that was been redacted. I don't know. Not like a whole lot, but you could see a little bit that they didn't redact. He's playing other channels without taking enough breaks. Amanda said, oh, wow. I do that. I mean, I only play so you know what? Okay. Today I got 2. Why I turned my camera off? Okay. Today I got 2 comments on my post from my Nancy Grace thing. And I think I only interrupted it twice last night, or maybe 3 times. It wasn't a lot. I don't really interrupt Nancy a whole lot. Y'all know me. I don't. Because Nancy, it's hard to interrupt her because she's always in a sentence. So I had 2 people yell at me, saying, why do you keep pausing it? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So, but one lady I just was looking on my thing. I don't think she's in the comments tonight, but I think she thought that she was on the live because she commented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. And about halfway down, she told me bye. Okay, so I know we're getting sidetracked, but did you hear about the podcaster that was murdered in her house, her and her husband, by a stalker? I'm like, Was he? I'm not either. I'm not a fan of very many channels either. Now that I do true crime, I don't really watch true crime. Oh, I know that caller that he had a caller come in. I wonder what that was about. Oh, he mesmerized in his BK. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, YouTube is nuts. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, y'all. Wow. Man, oh man. Good thing I got cameras. Not like that matter. I always say I feel bad like if something were to ever happen to me. I did a video on it today actually about YouTube creators and what's too far. Just for that reason. Oh wait, I was just going through these without telling you guys. So this is from the Coeur d'Alene Forensic Lab again. This doesn't really say what they took or anything. It just says including the inventory of seized items. It says interfere. It says because release or disclosure would interfere with enforcement proceedings. Like if they were to release this information, this is what it would do. Constitute an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. Disclose the identity of a confidential source, which I don't know if they have a confidential source or if that's just part of like 1 through 4 that they put on, on these papers. Disclose investigative techniques and procedures. So, okay. So Molly's channel's back up because I heard that it was down. We could have just checked and then T-Rev, I guess. I wish I would have heard the caller. We really didn't even, we really went off of this. We really went off of like this subject, didn't we? No, I don't know that picture. I bet you if I saw it before, I could probably find it, but I don't know. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate the super sticker. I'm really late, but I just checked on Jill's hand. It's there. I subscribed, then unsubscribed because I was so confused. Catch me if you can, said that. That's so funny. No, I don't know. I don't even know where I heard that. Like, because I don't listen to those kind of channels, but I heard it somewhere. Or maybe it was like on a community post or something. But yeah. You were live for that caller, Kelly D. I wonder, was it like legit? Or did it sound like another Kim? Yeah, you're right, Rebecca Swift. These aren't, yeah. Yeah, I was reading through these and I was a little like, this is it? But some of the stuff I found out was pretty interesting. There's little hints and stuff there, here and there. Oh, I guess I did get to Amazon. I did get to this one. I thought I only got to eBay. So this one is for Amazon. They want to know what his purchases are. So I learned a thing today. It's down here. This is just saying that if they were to give us the information of the items and whatever they seized, documents seized, things seized from Amazon, that it could put someone in jeopardy or it could put the case in jeopardy. That's what these documents are saying. That's why they want it sealed. And that's what it's saying right here. It just is the same thing. It's just repetitive. This is from Amazon as well. And I'm trying to see what page that was on. I have it highlighted. Okay, so right here, Amazon. And I wrote right here. This is my little writing. Okay. So if you go to this Amazon website right here, it'll take you to a back page of it's for cops for Amazon. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Oh, thank you. I haven't been to Target in like 2 days. I'm going through Target withdrawals. I have to go there tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep all that money to the side and get something cute for here so you guys can see it. Yeah, She was saying all the same BS. Once they brought up accusation about Jack, I left the live. Oh yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't do that. Man, Jack is like not involved in this. I feel so bad. That's what I'm terrified if something were to ever happen to me because I'm terrified for Vincent and his family. Like I told him the other day, I said, you know that people would be on your mom's lawn, like JLR, and just like banging on her door. His mom's a little like just a little lady, like you know. Oh, thank you, Frank. I will. I am saving for Target. I love Target. It's my favorite. I love to shop online too. I need to buy some new clothes, y'all. And I own a store. I've been wearing the same stuff. I wear the same stuff all the time. I think that's why, because I own a store. That's what we do whenever you own. Like when you own a business, you just don't even shop there, I guess. But no, I wrote this down because it was very interesting to me. So if you're a police officer, and you guys tell me what you think of this, because I think this is kind of messed up. If you're a police officer, you don't talk to somebody on the phone at Amazon. Like when you want to go get your search warrant for Amazon, you literally send it into this website with the person's name, the search warrant, maybe their account number, and they just give you all of their information back. Like they don't even talk to a real person. What if there is a glitch in the computer and the computer said there was nothing even in the system for that person? Like, I don't know. To me, that was a little strange. I'm like, that's all they do is just put this in the computer. I don't know. Maybe it's the digital age and I'm not used to that, but I like to talk to people. If I was an officer, I'd want to. Oh, what's on there? Is it the Academy Awards tonight? Is that tonight? Am I messing up the Academy? I should have dressed up, guys. Ooh, I'm underdressed. But yeah, I said it takes you to a website for police to get evidence from Amazon. So yeah, if you just go to that website, because I thought maybe it would help me. And then this is what they seized, or this is what they, okay. It says the property found and taken and the location within or upon said place and or persons are as followed. So it says the property found and taken. So this was stuff that they said that they took. Is that what you guys were getting off of this? And I appreciate you guys all being here. I really do. If you guys are just joining us, I am so bad about like doing that. Hello, hi, welcome. I'm always bad about like stopping a little bit through and talking to you guys and telling you guys, I appreciate you being here and spending your Saturday evening with me. I really do. Y'all could be out like doing something crazy and you're out here hanging out with me. We are spring. Is it tonight or tomorrow? Or I don't know. Is that tonight? I always think it was Sunday. Where are you ordering from, Ray? I'm trying to look. Where'd you order from? You said you made 8 separate orders from Amazon. Oh yeah, no, I don't even do Amazon. I used to love Amazon. Like I still do. I still love Amazon, but I used to order all the time. Maybe I need to order me something. That'd be maybe a book or something. Oh, I have something to say about that. Okay, so before we get into the description of property, I'm so sorry. I love you all for being here. I am just going to take a quick detour and just go over to this little comment from Kelly D. JLR is a loser. Okay, so he actually put in court documents to be able to, because he's on parole or probation or parole, to be able to travel outside of Florida. His reasonings are because he has elderly parents, sick elderly parents that live in Pennsylvania. That's not your reason why you want to leave Florida. Be real. Be real, JLR. You want to go freaking follow people. You want to stalk people. So why was JLR in South Carolina? That's what I want to know. Why is he not arrested right now? Like, y'all, when I was in my 20s, if the wind blew the wrong way, I was getting pulled over in Chillicothe. When I lived in Chillicothe, it was every 5 seconds. You couldn't even look, and like he's just walking, prancing around, being, just doing his videos live. Like, hey, I'm live outside the courthouse in South Carolina, and he's just, I don't know. So he asked for to be able to leave within 48 hours notice, he said, 48 hours notice. And the court denied him the motion. So when he told Vinny the other night that he's going to be going to South Carolina and Idaho for Kohlberger and all these places, he's not supposed to be leaving Florida. So wanted just to let you guys all know that little piece of information. Welcome, Rebecca. Welcome. I love that. We just did a video the other night on a members only. We're going to do another one. He is not Beverly Lawyer. He is not pushing 50. I will say this before I get back into, everything else. I need to go to Florida, y'all, because he does have some good looking skin on that. When he was doing that video on Vinny's thing the other night. So I knew that was him. So, okay. I don't know how I knew that, but when I heard someone scream out, "You're next, Buster," I was like, that sounds like JLR. And I don't even really watch his stuff at all because I can't stand it. But isn't that crazy? Buster's girlfriend, is trying to get a restraining order on him. Like Buster in the document says something like he wants to stay out of it due to I think just privacy, just wants his privacy. But she seems scared. Imagine walking outside of your home, right? You just went through 6 weeks of a trial that you didn't want to sit through. She didn't want to deal with that shit. Come on now, be real. She didn't want to deal with that. She's probably so tired, emotionally, mentally, physically drained. And then she sees some dude in a media hat looking in her car. She walks inside, pulls the blinds. Buster looks out the window and he sees JLR looking at him. That's crazy to me. How is he almost 50? I didn't think he was that old. Maybe I need to stop vaping. He was with Vinny. I should have been on there. Me and my vape. No, but I'm just I couldn't believe Vinny did that to me. Vinny broke my heart. Oh my. And why? Okay, one more thing. Why is he always filmed he'll be on the floor and he's filming like this? Catch me live. I'm like, what are you doing? So I think what I'm going to do are funny TikToks like that. I just think it's fun. So yeah, basically he can't leave the state, but he will. He's not allowed to though. I have the documents. Hold on a second here. We're just taking a slight detour. I think I put them on my page actually. Let me see. Oh wait, there's more. He's on probation for 5 years. It is probation, so not parole, probation. Criminal monetary penalties. And then I'm going to show you guys, but I was just going to see if I could. I couldn't believe it. It was insane to me. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to share something else with you. Okay, so this is where he asked if he could. I might have to open a new tab. This is where he requested if he could, there's his name, Jonathan Lee Riches. He asked if he could, freedom to travel within the United States with a minimum of 48 hours advance to his probation officer. Please allow me to elaborate further. This is just his parents saying that they're really old and they live far away. I don't want to put his parents' names or information out there. Oh wait, I thought I was sharing that with you. Sorry guys. But yeah, up here it just says his name and stuff. And then it just has his, where he wants to go. Sorry, I thought I was sharing this with y'all. But then he, there's more. There's more. So then that's his motion that he put in. That's what he wanted. Then the judgment came back from the plaintiff, against Jonathan Lee Riches, the defendant. And this right here just is a summary of what he just said on the first page of wanting the 48 hours notice. He has to leave, go out of town, blah, blah, blah. And then accordingly, it says it is ordered denying defendant's motion to modify standard conditions probation to travel outside of the district for motion of counsel, and for motion of counsel. So no counsel, they're saying they're not going to get him a lawyer and they're not going to let him travel outside the United States. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Oh, TLC, you're a new member. And we're neighbors. Every time you get on, I think of you. I'm like, we're so close. We're neighbors. We need to go shopping or something. He got that girl. What did I say today? I said something. It was funny. I said something where he got the hat and the lettering. He probably got it all at Walmart or Hobby Lobby. You get the hat right there at Hobby Lobby. You get the 5 little letters, whatever medias, you know. I'm not counting that much tonight, guys. But, like, it's just insane. That's so nice that you're a new member. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, everybody, for being here, too. I appreciate it. If you guys could hit the like button, that's great. And it's free, and it helps my channel grow. You like that? So let's see what else we got. So this is where we're getting to the property. So this is the K-Bar knife, full-size U.S. Marine Corps fighting knife. And then it has the batch number. And it says K-Bar, and I think this is the sheath here. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it doesn't say it right here, but so one is the knife and one is the sheath. And these are just the numbers for them. The, what would they be called? I'm sorry. This like batch number, inventory number. I'm trying to think of the right word. I know you guys will help me. Description of property, leather sheath, and then USMC logo on there. Sorry, I was just reading your guys' chat. And then down here, it doesn't really say much. Just the date. But looking at these dates, it's okay. So looking at these dates, they didn't even arrest Brian Kohlberger. Like when they were looking for this or whatever is going on, like when their description of property taken and found, I'm not sure what that means because this is saying on the day of 26 November. And that's what I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. What do you guys think? Because why would they date this November 26th when they didn't even arrest Brian Kohlberger till December 30th? So help me with that one. Help me make that make sense. That would be fun, TLC Bell. You should email me at titaniumbuiltboo@gmail.com. I should put it in the chat for you. We're so close. I live like right down the road from there. And it's getting nice. And I love to shop. Your girl loves to shop. I do have a boutique store if anyone's interested, because we've been off topic this whole night. I feel like we're here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, it's a cute little boutique store. It's online. Poppy and Ari with an I, Poppi. And then ARI. I'll have to bring it up later after we do all this. I'll have to bring up my website for you. Show you my stuff. I just unpacked some summer stuff that I packed away because I got it kind of late in the year last year, and it's so cute, and I forgot how cute it was. So description of property, it's there again. But yeah, it says this is dated on the 14th of December, so I just don't understand that. If he wasn't arrested until the 30th, did they already know what they needed? But why would they know? I don't think it had his name on there, so let me look again. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't. It just says, I received an email from Amazon which contained the requested information. An inventory was prepared for all the items received, and the information received was placed into evidence at the Moscow Police Department. This is... Oh, hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. I thought I was on the other screen. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Have I ever done a live before? Actually, I've never done a live like this. I've never done a live where I share this kind of a screen. It's different. Danny said what was taken was data or information property, which was possession of Amazon, which was info regarding the sale of these items. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good to see you too, Bridget. Yeah, Tanya and Koberger chats with Murdoch. We just talk them all. Yeah, he's fake media. I'm gonna get me a media hat like that. That's what I need. Ooh. I'm about to make one. I have a hat. I'm about to get some duct tape, write media on it, and wear it. If y'all would stay here with me, I would do it. Oh my gosh, I would do it. I would do it so janky too, where it's like crooked or something. Oh, Cat's Life, I love the channel. Well, we love you. They tag any evidence. So that's what I'm not sure about because, oh, why did that screen go blue? Because the dates are just weird to me. So I'm gonna actually go down a little bit. This one's Amazon also, date November 26th. And then that's the same one I was telling you about. So let's go down because this is where we were. I just went back up. Okay, so we are just going to read this one. In the above entitled matter, the court having here, we're not doing that, issued a search warrant and then said search warrant having been served according to law and the return of warrant been duly made as directed and said search warrant to this court and a written inventory of the property found and seized having been duly made and taken before the undersigned magistrate or judge and filed herein. I shouldn't have read that part. I'm just trying to find something that'll give us some clarification. Just says that it needs to be property needs to be delivered to any person or laboratory or laboratories for the purpose of conducting or obtaining any test analysis or identification. And that's for Amazon. Because a lot of them, they have like a lot of Amazon, or they'll have like a lot of the same documents. And I think it's because you have to do a separate warrant for each item is what I'm thinking, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, Kaz, that's what I'm thinking too. A lot of them are the same. That's why I'm not reading them all out to y'all, because I mean, we would be here forever. If we do get that robot on Nancy, I'm not going to do that to y'all. Do you know how long that would be? Oh, a media badge too. Yeah. I need it all. I'll dress up. I'll do something funny. I'll do anything for a laugh. I really will. I really will. I have to stop myself sometimes because true crime is more serious. But, I have this personality that's just quirky. I'm just a quirky person. I don't mean any harm when I take lights of some situations. You know what I mean? Like if I say something like, y'all know what I mean. So this one says, I'm going to read this because it has, the K bar on there, but this is another officer, Lawrence Mowry. Having given me proof upon oath this day showing probable cause establishing grounds for issuing a search warrant and probable cause to believe that the property referred to and sought in or upon said premises consist of information for the crimes of homicide in the possession or control of Amazon related to the sales of the following items for the period of January 1st, 2022. And they put extra 2 in there on accident. It says K-bar USMC fighting knife sheath. K-bar full-size UMC straight edge knife. I'm about to put that in and see. I bet it doesn't copy the text right because I have it highlighted, but no, it didn't. Let me see. It's because it's it won't let me fix it. Okay, never mind. I'll have to do that in a minute. Figure that out for you. Oh, you want to thank you for becoming a member. We're going to have to do another members live soon. We have like 53 or 54 members now. We are growing, y'all. I'll have to do a members. I think I'm going to start doing, so let me know what y'all think. I think I might do these. So we usually do an hour, 2-hour lives. I'm thinking at the end of the lives, I'm going to make it members only chats for like the last 10 or 15 minutes. Just that way I could use that. YouTube likes it when you use that little button for your members. And I want to do it because I think it'd be fun and we have a lot of members. So I might have to try that. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Do you know how many times I say, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. And then I forget. I should make a shirt that says that. Yeah, welcome, Joanna. Yeah, welcome everybody. I love it. Welcome to the Madhouse. Yeah, we're going to have to change our name to that. Like, we're going to have to change our name. We're going to be Titans, but we're going to have to say, we have to have something like that because we were crazy. When you walk into my house, I have a sign that says, what does it say? Welcome to our like crazy beautiful world or something like that. And then that is right. That is right. It says the records shall include, but are not limited to, and it just says account information, for the above individuals, opening date, closing dates, order details, purchase history, transactions, payment information, all of that kind of stuff. This is for Amazon. They want the electronic records, the text data. I'm assuming that it's like text data where you are texting maybe through your phone to like see things on Amazon instead of using like a desktop or a computer. That's what I'm assuming. Amazon here. Tanya's Looney Tunes. I am. Does not take effect until the year 2022 too. Yeah, I guess not. I think they actually, on one of these, they did it on all of them, but I think on one of them, they finally fixed it. This one here, it says, Lawrence Mallory, this day showing probable cause, establishing grounds for issuing a search warrant and probable cause to believe that the property referred to and sought in upon said premises consist of information for the crimes of homicide in the possession or control of Amazon. Same thing that we just read a minute ago. A lot of these are just the same. Like, repetitive. Then with electronic records, text data, image data. And I did read through these, but I read fast. So if I do miss something, let me know, y'all. I'm trying to read the chat, so. I see we got a lot of new people into the chat, and I love it. Squirts World. I think I could show you where you can get the knife. I'm over here. Like, someone tell me where they got the knife. His website that he went to, according to these records, that a website he probably used, but I think it's Wholesale. So it's confusing me a little bit, but it's, Blue Ridge Knives. Let me know if you guys know if that is only Wholesale. I need to look into it more, but you have to order from a catalog. And when you order from a catalog like that, normally it's like wholesale stuff. We should. I don't know how I could do the poll though, like where I can make it like that. Let me see. I don't know how to make it to where it's not like yes and no. Let's see. Let's do a poll. I had something to do a poll and I just can't remember what it was. I could do like ask a question. Like maybe our slogan or something. I don't know what that'll look like on your side. Okay, I had to get me some soda, I don't even, who said Titans? I forget who it was. I think it was like Miss Linda or someone. Because I asked you guys when I first came, got my channel, and I said something like, I don't want to call you guys my subscribers because like I just don't think that's personal. And you're my guest, but I don't want to call you my guest because that's like not, that's kind of like restaurant-y. And so I don't know. We need like welcome to the madhouse almost, like Isabel said. I think Brian should just plea also. I think he may if the cards stack against him. If they're bringing in co-counsel, death penalty co-counsel, that means that they probably need backup, which they're already going to need backup. One person can't do that job by themselves. That's four people were killed. This is mass murder. Like, this is insane. She's going to need all the help she can get, personally, my opinion. But with that being said, if they can bring in one person for co-counsel, why can't they bring in 2 other lawyers and have her go somewhere else? Like, I don't know about the conflict of interest thing, but I do feel like she should not be probably representing him. So if they could bring in one person, I don't know why they couldn't bring in an extra person, but that's just me. The knife came from Amazon, Rebecca. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. It looks like up here, that's what it said, the knife and the knife sheath. But when you go down, there was orders for other knives. It could have been the K-Bar knife. That's the Blue Ridge Knives is where I'm thinking he ordered it from, because there's another warrant for that, and I found K-Bar knives on it extensively. Like, a lot of K-Bar knives. It took me so long to find the case because you just had to scroll through and there's so many different knife makers. I did not realize. Like, good Lordy. I'll have to show you them. I was going to show you them whenever I got to that part. I'm just scrolling through because this is just for Amazon. This is just the same repetitive stuff. American Express. I'm assuming that this is for Brian Kohlberger's card from American Express, his transactions, because it doesn't state anywhere in here. Like, it just says like that they, Ann Taylor went to court for him via Zoom. It says the court reviewed the records, considered the arguments presented, weighed the interest of the privacy and public disclosure, and announced its findings of fact on the record. Therefore, pursuant to, the court finds it necessary to seal in part and redact a record related to the search warrant for the following reasons. Documents are highly intimate facts or statements. The document contains facts or statements that might threaten the safety or endanger the life or safety of individuals. I'm just wondering what they have. That is like, you know what I mean? Like that. And then this is also, I don't get this, American Express, but this says the date, January 25th. So were they getting these documents ready because they knew like that was their person that they were going to arrest? Or, you know what I mean? I'm just wondering, like, it's so strange to me. Yeah, no, I know that. Oh, yeah, no, all 5 of them did. Yeah, that does say that. You're right, Tiffany. It does say that later on in one of these. But I think that he did also. Let me see. I remember seeing that. You're absolutely right. And I wrote, this was before he was arrested because it was just, So maybe these are all let me count. How many are there? 1, 2, 3. There's 4. So maybe that was. So there's 4 here. Then there's the names: Ethan, Maddie, Xana, and Kaylee. And it has their middle names. It doesn't have Ethan's though. So I wonder if he didn't have a middle name. My father didn't have a middle name. So I'm wondering if maybe he didn't as well. Aloha. I was saying aloha. I love that because doesn't aloha mean goodbye and hello, and goodbye? It could mean 2 things. Redacted items, yeah, it could be sealed for trial, yeah. Okay. So I'm just wondering why they're only doing a query on certain, they're not doing them on all cards. That's what I'm wondering. Like, why aren't they doing them on Visa, MasterCard, all the other ones? Like, there's all these cards out there, Chime, PayPal, those type of things. Or is PayPal old? Do old people only use PayPal maybe? Because, but it does say for them. And it's just, and another thing I'm wondering, wouldn't they ask their parents, like, what bank? I know that they may have another fake bank account that no one knows about, but I'm sure that they could put their information into a computer system somewhere. Like, this data is somewhere where it's going to show where you have money, where your banks are. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's a reason why they're going for American Express, I feel like. Does that make sense? Me too. I love Chime. I've had Chime ever since forever. I even have one of their metal cards now. It's like green. I don't mess around no more. I had to do, like, literally to get the metal card, I had to make like 40 purchases in December or something by like the 15th. It was something insane. And your girl is always up for a challenge. I was like, Vincent, I'm going to do it. Actually, I really shouldn't tell it to you because, my number's on it, but. Me too, Bridget. She says, yeah, I believe they knew this was the guy and wanted to start digging deeper into what he was doing. I absolutely think the same thing. Okay, David. So would you like to come up? Because, yeah, I don't work in law. I got my degree in criminal justice. So, yeah, let us know what you think. I would love to know. Would you like to come up and give me your opinion on this? Do you work in law? Are you a lawyer? We're looking for one. One month to do, maybe it was 1 month to do 30 then. Ashley, maybe you're right. I know it was something crazy though. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I always notice that people will say something in the chat, but then you ask them to elaborate and then they don't elaborate. And that just makes me sad. Exactly. Yeah, Rebecca, they're sent in November. That's what I mean. Like I wrote that on one of the documents. Oops. I don't know if it's far up, so I'm not going to go too far up to look for it. But right here, it says this was before he was arrested. I was trying to write stuff like, to kind of, and that's why I highlighted it. Cause I'm like, this was before he was arrested. And some are even before, that, like you said, in November. You guys are absolutely right. I could probably work in law with all of the crap I've read. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Another American Express. And it just says for, Ethan, Maddie, Zana, and Kaylee. And I don't know, it just makes me sad to see their middle names there. It makes me even more sad. Because it's something I didn't know. And I'm assuming this is just redacted stuff. I'm not really sure. It's not blacked out or anything. It would be listed on his credit report. Yeah. This is a chat room. We're not trying to be lawyers. Yeah, we're not, Ioana. You know what though? I wish that a lawyer, or whatever his name is, I wish he would go through these documents too. No, it is warrants to get information, but they seized items because in these warrants it actually says that they seized it. I don't know if you heard me read that earlier, but it said we took the property, we seized this property. Oopsie, let me see if I can. I'll go back up real quick and then we're going to be going back down. What page was I even on? We'll say 40. We're going to travel back up for a minute. If I can find it now. Okay. Right here. The property found and taken and the location within or upon said place and persons are as follows. K-bar full-size Marine Corps fighting knife, K-bar, and this is the sheath. So does that not mean that? Does that not mean that they took that? Because I really do need help with that question. Like, am I reading this wrong or what do you think? The Lord, yeah, I know he does live in Florida. I need to go to Florida. That is true. Technically, you're online now because you're in chat. Yeah. You can get up on the panel. I'll put the link in. I got my headphones ready too. I need like corded ones, I guess. But I don't do that long a live. So, you know what I mean? Not like where I can just do one and one. Okay, let's see. I'm just reading you guys' comments. No, you can disagree. No, David, you can definitely disagree. I like when people disagree. No, I just like, no, that's why I ask you to elaborate, because if you might help me out. And that's what I said in the beginning too, because, your girl sometimes needs help. Let me go back down to where we were. I think I went down a little too far. Yeah, I think I did maybe. But this is just the American Express search warrant. And it says, Lawrence Mowry, having given me proof upon oath this day showing probable cause, establishing grounds for issuing a search warrant and probable cause to believe that the property referred to and sought in or upon said premises, there is probable cause to believe that the property referred to and sought in or upon and said premises consist of information related to the crimes of homicide to include all records and documents. Where was that? And mean any all intangible forms of expression in your own possession, custody, or control in any language or format, and include but are not limited to writings, papers, tape recordings, electronic videos, and audio recordings. And this has a bunch of different recordings. Videos pertaining to the accounts are included with this request. Supporting information can be provided to help identify surveillance video / images for some of the transactions from September 2020 to present in the name or control of, and then it says the 4 victims. And that was for American Express. Do you believe, so that's another question I had. If, all 4 of them wouldn't have American Express. All 4 of them wouldn't have a Bank of America. So are they just checking certain, I don't know how, they have to have a reason to be checking that certain bank, but it's why would all 4 of them have the same bank? Why would all 4 of them, it's very weird to me. And I didn't get that. Yeah, we don't mind if people have different opinions. We just like it when people are nice. Let me see. This just says they want to get all open and closed accounts, signature cards, credit cards, I'm assuming, statement data, monthly accounts, identifications, deposits, checks, wire transfers, evidence of cash transactions, any transactions that they have, electronic internet records, deposits, credit card records, correspondence, safe deposit boxes, other records. Wow. American Express again. Oops, I keep doing that. Okay. I'll read this here. You are therefore commanded to search the above described premises for the property described above. To seize it if found and bring it promptly before the court above named, the warrant shall be executed within 7 days of issuance and is authorized for daytime for service only, pursuant to Idaho Criminal Rule 41. Daytime hours between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. with the following directions. The search warrant is issued for a law enforcement purpose. American Express is ordered not to disclose the existence or contents of the search warrant or the information furnished in response to the search warrant for a period of 1 year or into further order of the court. American Express shall disclose the described property and information within 14 days. So I guess they're telling American Express shut their mouth for a year. That's what I'm taking out of that. Shut your mouth for a year. I forget there was somebody that came to our channel. She found our channel because my name is TitaniumBuilt and that song Titanium came out. And she was searching the internet for it and she stumbled across my live chat and she wasn't even into true crime, but she was in the chat all the time. I can't remember who it was and she's probably in here right now, but it was so awesome. Cause she's like, and I stayed and I'm like, I love that. Yeah, they had something going on with American Express, in my opinion. Yeah, something's going on over there. I just don't understand why all 4 you know what I mean? Normally, one person will go to I don't know, all the different banks that everyone else would know, but there's Huntington Bank. Maybe I would go to Huntington. Maybe Vincent would go to Chase. Maybe someone else would go to Bank of America or whatever it may be. But I just don't see all 4 victims. They're close, but they ain't this close. You know what I mean? They're not going to be let's all go get a bank account together, y'all. And I know for a fact that Kaylee, not for a fact, but Kaylee may have had two different banks technically. She could have had her personal bank that she loaned with, or like she banked with. But then when she got that loan for her car, that could have been with a separate bank, if that makes sense. I've done that before where it wasn't through my actual bank. It was through like a separate bank. So I don't know. Maybe that could be why. I don't know. And these were, it says hand delivered. And this is the date 12/9. So we're still like not even around Brian Kohlberger's arrest. American Express again. And then an Apple. So we got another Apple. This is, I think, the pages I was talking about. Let me see if I go down. So that was 1, 2. Let me see what this says. Okay. I'm just trying to find that number. This is for their cell phones. They just, they want to check the cell phones. Of course they do. So that's 3. I think it's down a little bit. And then here's another one for Apple. That was just saying when the property was taken. This one here just says that he was, an officer trained when the warrant was served. On 11/22/20 or 23/22, it says, I received an email from Apple which contained the requested information. An inventory was prepared for all the items received, and the information received was placed to evidence at the Moscow Police Department. Another Apple. And then this number here, okay, I didn't see this one. So does anyone know whose number this one is? I think this one's Maddie's. So it'll tell me in a minute, I believe. So let me see. I think this is Maddie's. Those are the last digits, I think, of her number. Let me know in the chat if it's not. Maybe they had some kind of special account for students. Yeah, maybe, Kaz. I didn't think about that. Hi, Catherine. "60 search warrants, not a damn tie to the crime, not a damn piece of evidence." Why does everything someone doesn't understand have to be a conspiracy? Why is there a conspiracy going on? Is this David and what is his enterprise? Oh, you want to hear something really funny? Does anybody know, okay, if you guys are in chats often, I'm in a lot of chats, if sometimes you guys don't see me, but I see y'all, sometimes I'll be sneaky, but I don't know if you guys know of the guy, and he's been in this chat when I've accidentally taken it off of subscriber only. He'll come in, his name's Marshmallow. Well, today he was in another chat and the creator was like, "Marshmallow, what are you talking about? Marshmallow? She just kept saying his name and it made me laugh so hard. So yeah, he likes to come in chats and just say stuff. Oh, you didn't miss too much. I mean, you missed a lot, but not it's nothing groundbreaking. I think that, and then the IMEI, that's the number, that your phone has, and it has all of your data. It's kind of I think, I don't, not like your IP address, but it's just part of your phone. It just gives you all your data, I think. And this is another Apple. Okay, so this is Maddie's. Yeah, so I was right. Okay. So it says right here, and I can't find Kaylee's then. So I don't know what's going on with that. If anyone knows where we could find Kaylee's phone, because it's not in here, and you'll see that in a minute, because this is where they start with showing the people's numbers. So it says, Lawrence Mowry, having given me proof upon oath this day showing probable cause establishing grounds for issuing a search warrant. This is what it's going to say on all 3 or 4 of these as well. So, and probable cause to believe property consisting of there is probable cause to believe that the property referred to and sought in or upon said premises consist of there is probable cause to believe that the property referred to and sought in or upon said premises consist records related to the crimes of homicide on the Apple iCloud account associated with Madison Maddie Mogan with the following identifiers: redacted phone number, blah, 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 redacted. Or redacted and then 111224, or you know what I mean, 1224. And or IME, and then it gives, the redacted number. It says from August 1st, 2022, this is when they want the records from, to November 18th, 2022. I'm wondering why they're doing them after the murder, like that many days out. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I love a good conspiracy theory too. I love to listen to them. And if they're really ridiculous, then I like to laugh at them. He probably thinks that we were stupid. I think he thought he was a little smarter. Okay. So people I think are giving him more credit than what he really needs. Just because he was studying law, like criminal justice and things of that nature, doesn't make him smarter than anybody else when it comes to committing a crime. It really doesn't. I think it makes them I think it makes people even dumber because they're overthinking or something. Because I think he overthinks. I think he was overthinking this stuff. Did he leave? Did David leave? He probably didn't like us anymore. I don't mind people having a difference of opinion. I love that part, but I just didn't want him to be mean. Oh yeah, so this is for Maddie's Mogan's phone. They want all the records, information regarding, they just want it all. IP addresses, this is just what this says. They want iCloud, they want photos, they want every single little nook and cranny of that phone, they want it in their possession. That's what these are all saying. You're absolutely right, Teresa. No one knows everything. I'm doing my best over here with my one eye and stuff. No, I can see pretty good, but it's just the writing. I just hate the way that they write. Like, it sounds like it's so old school. Like they need to update the way that they write their, the reports. It says you are therefore commanded to search the above described premises for the property described above. So, hold on. It says, located in or upon the following premises owned, maintained, controlled by or operated by Apple Inc., a company headquarters. Okay. It says, you are therefore commanded to search the above described premises for the property described above. So it looks like they were trying to go back in and find the phone and get the phone. When was this done? I'm trying to find the date. Because it says to search the premises for the property, to seize it if found, and to bring it promptly before the court above name. And this warrant shall be executed within 7 days. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to highlight this just because that's interesting to me. It says, yeah, what do you think about that? I don't know. Because they would have to have a search warrant, I guess, to go back in. Would you need one? Yeah, you would need one to seize the property. I guess, yeah, you would. As Super Greek said, I like that name, that's cute. Assuming KB did this crime in 9 minutes and walk out with no blood trail is like you taking a shower and you forgot your towel in the room and walk out of the bathroom without wet floor. Oh, I know what that feels like. Well, I don't, but my boyfriend does it all the time. You're right. He would have to, I don't know where all the blood was. The only thing I can think of is he had like maybe a drawstring backpack. You know, those ones with the little drawstrings, real small, and maybe put something over him and then took that off and put it in that bag. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. Maybe he had shoe protectors. Yeah. Like maybe he thought of little things like that. I've been trying to think of like myself, if I committed a crime, because, I'm in school for criminal justice and I'm like, what would I try to do to not get caught? And I think I would get caught in 2 seconds. Oh, that makes sense. Because Kaylee, yeah, they did. They just gave up Kaylee's phone. That's true. Because a lot of creators were even asking, like, what is going on with Kaylee's phone? So that makes sense because they had control of her phone. Even before they had her actual device, I think Olivia was breaking into it. So I think you're right on that. That could be. You think he ditched all the clothes? He could have. He could have on his way home to his dad's. But without his dad seeing, I don't know. All the sleep I'm going to lose. What do you think happened, Super Greek, with the blood and stuff not being outside? Because I definitely didn't see any other than the blood coming down the wall. I'm gonna call the rotary phone. I asked my nieces and nephew, they're 9, 14, 13, and I think even the 20-year-old was there. They couldn't do it. He knows how to wear protection. Kelly D said he was arrested in the kitchen bagging the family garbage with gloves on. He knows how to wear protection. That's so funny. You think he washed up? I thought that too in the beginning. Because technically, I think it was, he pulled in at 4:04 and he left at 4:20. So he technically had 16 minutes to get in there and do the crime and get out. I'm pretty sure that's what the PCA says. I know a lot of people have like dummied that down or whatever, like they to a different window, but I think that you would need all of the time to do that. I don't know. But yeah, I'll keep going through this stuff with you guys. Another apple. This one is still the same. Apple. So many apple. And you know what? These could be like watches and stuff too that they had. I don't know if it would just like, that's a good question. Does anybody know if you would have to have like, okay, I have an Apple Watch. If they wanted to do a warrant on my phone, would that include my Apple Watch or would they have to do a separate warrant for my Apple Watch? And then like a separate warrant, for my iPads. Because I have like a couple, what do you guys think? Or would Apple, like one search warrant cover all of that? Oh yeah, that was blood on the wall. That definitely wasn't rust. There was no pipes that would rust over there. There was only the white PVC pipes or whatever. Probably had to have his listed as an individual item. That's what I'm thinking too. So I'm thinking maybe that's why there's so many dang Apple, receipts. I'm gonna have to go through and count how many there are. This is for Xana's phone. I went ahead and highlighted it. And it just says the same thing, I believe. Yeah, it just says the same thing as, the first warrant. And I put, is this a phone number? Because that's what I first noticed it. And then this is for Xana Kernodle's phone. And it just says from August 1st to November 19th. Why is her date different than Maddie's? Or I thought I saw a different date. Sorry, guys. I thought I did, but I'll have to look into that maybe later because there's so many documents. Okay, let's go back down. Where were we? Like, because they don't say on here what they are. I'm trying to see if it said anything, but it doesn't. Another apple. And this was Ethan's phone. And then I guess this page is just redacted, like these empty pages, I'm assuming. If you guys are just now joining us, hi, hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Tanya, or TitaniumBuilt. Thank you for being here this evening and enjoying your Saturday with me. We would love to have you in the chat. I do have it on subscriber only mode, only because, you know, those bots on a Saturday night like to come in and troll. But we'd love to have you. Please, please, please like the video. I try not to hound you guys too much about that, but it really does help the channel grow. And it's free to do. So I love that. And we are going over the search warrants that were unsealed for Brian Kohlberger. We are going to go through pages like 1 through 200 or something tonight. And then we'll go through the next, I'm going to go through the rest of the pages tomorrow because I know the rest of them are getting good. But I'm going to leave it on a really good note, guys. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm wondering why are things redacted too? Oh my God. Oh, it's not reading how to do that. Thank you. My copay for being great. I feel like I need to copay you guys or Vincent. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love that. Thank you. I'm going to put that to my Target fund. I'm going to get something cute. I'm going to be stylish down here. My next thing I think we're going to get is like a different light. That's what we've been looking at. So. For being cray. That's why I have you as a mod though. She's exactly like me, I feel like. But she'll say it and I hold it back a little bit more because, you know, I'm on the live. But she says what I want to say sometimes, and I love that. That's how we roll around here. And then Teresa comes in like Holy Mother and just calms everybody down. And then Isabel, she's feisty. She's pretty feisty, but she's always here, always ready. She's like, Isabel, you're like my main girl. You're like my main girl there for a while. For a while, but you still are. You know what I mean? Like, you've been here with me for a long time, and I appreciate that. I love that. Me and Isabel's been riding for a minute, and she's all over in Scotland. And it's 5 hours ahead, so oh my gosh, you're probably so tired. And my Apple Watch is telling me to stand up for a minute. So let me see. I think I'm going to stand up for just a second, just so I can get my legs a little break. But I'm going to go ahead and still read this for you guys. Just going to stand up here for a second. But yeah, so this one's for Ethan's phone. And it's redacted, of course. Everything's redacted in our life with this case. But June is coming up faster than we'll know. Once it hits summer and spring, it'll be really quick because we'll be having fun, you know, doing summer and spring things. This just says, you know, what time you have to be there, like to do the warrant, which is crazy to me. I mean, you have to be there during the day. Yeah, don't forget to spring ahead, everybody. I should put that. Let me make a banner real quick. I'll put, don't forget to sorry, guys. And I thought that was Sunday, but it is tonight. That's so crazy. I don't know why I thought that. We would have woke up and been like, what the heck? And we're going to lose an hour. Yeah, set your clocks. Okay, I'll have to do that. But I think most of the clocks do it there by themselves. Except for I think a couple of mine. So let's go through these. So there's AT&T mobility. I'm assuming that's, I don't know why I would say mobility. I guess it's because it's a phone. Just trying to see if there's anything. It says, based upon the motion to seal search warrant and related documents filed herein, the court does hereby confirm and order that the affidavit for the search warrant, including any exhibits, search warrant return of search warrant, including the inventory of items seized and orders are confidential. So they're sealed. AT&T. See, I wonder why one says AT&T Mobility and then one says AT&T. Is there a difference? My doctor told me I should be standing up like once every hour. Huh. I know it gets darker later. I love that. Bubba and Paul did. Okay, let me see. I was trying to read the chat. David, I love you. Yeah, I think all my clocks will do it automatically too, Frank. Yeah, darker later. Well, good. I don't think we have any. I'm trying to think, and I swear I have one. Love the long days, but I love my sleep too. I get up at 5 a.m. Monday to Friday. Frank, you sound like me. I get up that early too. I get up pretty early. So these are all AT&T. Let's get to the good stuff. AT&T Mobility. AT&T. And I'm going to go through these better. I'm going to read them more. I've read them and I didn't see anything that was like groundbreaking, like I said. Like not all. I mean, some of these there's some stuff in there and it's like, oh, wow. But a lot of this stuff is just like repetitive. And you know me, I don't want to do that to you guys or myself. I think that our brains wouldn't be able to take it. Reading all that. It just says that they want the information for the phones. Just trying to read, this, anything that's, connected to the device, cell tower locations, location information, text messages, cloud data. AT&T, it says, please provide this information to Brett Payne in digital format on a compact disc in Excel, PDF, or TXT format. Okay. And AT&T Mobility again. You need to get in the hot tub, Teresa. That sounds good because I was just thinking I'm cold. I'm about to shut the window in a minute. AT&T Mobility again. We're getting somewhere though. I can feel it. And I'm assuming AT&T is his phone. And then the other iPhones are Ethan, Maddie, and Zaina's. But I can't find Kaylee's unless, like you guys said, they had already given them her information. But you still would think they would write up a search warrant for that. Just to have that on paper. This here, they want AT&T Mobility. They want the GPS coordinates right here. It says description of property. So they actually gave us something there that, that they took, that they wanted. Bank of America. Another Bank of America. 3 Banks of America. 4 Banks of America. There we go. So 4 Banks of America for, financial records for Ethan Chapin, financial records for Maddie, financial records for Zaina, and financial records for Kaylee. And then I don't know why it says interest was obtained by FedEx and then it stops. So I don't know if that wasn't, they didn't mean to put that in there. Also, then it says here, description of property. Financial records for, and it's blank 3 different times. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think that those could be the financial records for Bethany, Dylan, and Brian Kohlberger? Because why would they have 3 listed there but redacted names? I'm just wondering. I did do a video on Lori and Chad Daybell. I did like a timeline video if you guys want to check that out on my page. I actually uploaded a Gannon Stout. I wanted to talk about this in the beginning, but I Gannon Stout video the day. It's part one of like a 2-part series that I was doing. Nancy Grace does it very well. So it's a video by her. And then tomorrow there's another video by her. And then I'm going to do another video just to get us all the way up to date. So Brian, like maybe that's what it is. Different accounts at different banks, but I don't know before. So yeah, I think these are for the financial for the rest of them. I don't know. I think that's what it is anyway. Okay, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Letitia's saying she has a head injury. We all have head injuries. And we don't deal with that, you know. I saw that, Teresa, with her. And, oh, man. If you guys haven't heard of the Gavin Stout case, I really, really recommend that you just watch any documentary or any video on it. I do have a playlist going on my page, but it doesn't even necessarily have to be me. Just watch it. Your heart's gonna break for this little boy, and we're gonna get the justice for him that he deserves. You know, so I can't wait. Also, if it looks like I haven't washed my hair in a couple of days, it's because I put too much. I put too much oil in it, and I feel like I feel greasy tonight. So let's get back over here, because I do have some stuff to show you about one of these knives. Bank of America. I think it's just like, probably they need something. I don't know why they would need all these. It should just be one for one account. And then this is for the accounts of Ethan, Maddie, Zaina, and Kaylee. So these are Bank of America. I also don't understand the multiple banks. So Bank of America, we're going to skip through these. Okay, so then there's another one, Banner Bank. I've never heard of this place. Do you guys know where Banner Bank is? Has anyone heard of that before? Yes, 3 years. I didn't even know about this case till I came in just into true crime. I just learned about it the other day when I was doing the videos. Judge Judy. She is. I wish I could preside over the case. Oh, maybe. Could be parents. Super great. She would sort them out quick. Smart murders and lawyers. We have waited forever. That little boy has waited forever. When it comes to kids, it's harder than I thought, because I don't have children. So I thought I thought I could just like, take myself out of it. But when you're a creator, you really do put yourself into it. And so I guess JLR, like him, he just put himself way too far into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand having that much passion and wanting to do those things, but there's just things you just don't do, you know, at the same time. But it's different than just like watching a documentary on ID channel, or even watching ID channel all day, 24 hours, because that's what I used to do. This is completely different than that, because you just get invested. You get so invested in the cases. And then the kids are you just want to do anything you can. I mean, even Madalena Kojikari, she's still missing. And I'll scream it from the rooftops, you know. Still make videos, even if they only get 60 to 100 views. I don't mind. I'll still make them. Maybe she'll get justice one day too. This is another one for Banner Bank. It says that this motion was until March 8th. Okay, so I thought they were going to give us the dates that they wanted the documents from. Banner Bank, again, I think these might be for the students. Banner Bank, let me see. Yeah, so this is for the students, like I said, for Ethan, Maddie, Zena, and Kaylee. So there's like a few different banks, so maybe they were kind of going to different banks just to see, but you would think, I don't know, you would think that they would ask their parents. They're still kids in a way. Banner Bank's in Idaho, okay, it's just like probably like an Idaho bank. I figured that's probably what it was. But that's just, I don't know, I would just think that you would ask I don't know. Hard to believe BK did this horror alone. I think he definitely did alone, only because if you think about it, as far as we know, there wasn't a big mess or anything like that we could see from the outside. But if there's two people, like if you're with someone else, you have to make sure that your person that you're with is doing the same thing that you're doing with as much brute force and with as much enthusiasm, and doesn't want to get caught and isn't sloppy. I just feel like that would be too much to babysit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. I am growing fast, aren't I? I try not to clickbait, you guys. That's why tonight I was like question marking these. And that's why last night when people came in here from Drunk Turkey, they were like, oh my gosh, they found the knife. And I'm like, no, they didn't. I'm like, what happened? So then I went over there, and because I wanted to see it for myself. But it was kind of funny that someone said that. This is Banner Bank again. I will have to look up that bank. I've never heard of it, just so I can see what it looks like. I'm a visual person, and they want the records from September 1st to present. So I don't know why they only want them from September 1st, but that's what they want them from. Same thing, anything that has to do with the bank, they want it. Paperwork and all that, transactions. So Block Inc. is formerly known as Square, which I have Square, which I didn't know that it was Block Inc. now. So I learned something new today. But they have this Block Inc. here too. Now I'm wondering, if you were a small business, and I'm not saying this is what it is because I have no idea, but if you were a small business like me and you have, actually it's right here. Let me see. I have my iPad here, and that's Velcro, you hear. I'm a classy lady, but I have my card reader, and I just can take this with me if I want to do a sale. What if that's how he obtained the knife? Maybe he did order it from one of these sites, but maybe he ordered, or just, maybe he got it from somebody and they just did a Square, a type of a transaction, and he thought he wouldn't get caught because he thought maybe because it's a smaller system. I don't know, he's not very smart, but Ooh. I have some. Look. Man, he probably in here right now. I don't have Ray-Bans, but I got Woody's. These are the best sunglasses. I'm going to do a little... This isn't a paid advertisement, but I do love it. I do love these. I've had 4 pairs of these because the dogs chew them every time. Let's see if I can read documents with with one eye. Do I look more serious? Let's see. I'm kind of liking it. Let's see. Okay, so this is Block Inc., formerly known as Square Inc. I can't even do this seriously. Oh, wait, I can't look at the chat very good. I'm messed up. What's going on here? There we go. Your girl's blind, so these sunglasses are like literally the darkest thing. They're like, I don't know how to explain it. These aren't like any sunglasses I've ever had. They're way too dark. I need some like lighter ones. But me and Vincent have the same ones. Brian Bundy. It's funny that you call him that. But I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Ooh, I could. But I love these. These are like my life. These things, okay, if you want dark sunglasses, I'm telling you, you will never find a pair that are darker than these. I put these on one time and I was in Vincent's car and I couldn't see the time. Like on his dash. It was so dark. I love them. They're called Woodies. They're like $40 on Amazon. Yeah, he could have done a Square or Venmo purchase. Which, speaking of which, Venmo and PayPal for all in fours, you can use those on my boutique site. Just if you wanted to know. But yeah, so that's what I was looking into it because I was wondering if maybe he had ordered or purchased a knife from a local person and they did just like, you know, what I showed you, like they just scanned the card through the Square, which actually Square just came out with a new feature that I had to download, or it asked me to download, where people can just like put their credit card on my phone now and tap it and it will take the payment that way. I don't do a lot of payments that way because I don't know. I just don't go out and see a lot of people to give the purchases to them. They purchase a lot online, so. No, I can't see with those dark sunglasses. TLC. I was like, no, I can't do that. What if I just like, yeah, a oracle. Is that what it's called? An oracle, but for this eye. So I'm going to get back to this paperwork, but you want to hear something really funny. Okay, so I go to get okay, so everybody, I have a prosthetic eye. My right eye is fake. It is not real. It's a prosthesis. I'm cool with it. If everyone else is cool with it. So if you ever hear me mispronounce a word or, you know, it's usually because it's a trouble seeing. But I wanted to do really cool pictures and do like a contact on my eye and make it look like white or do like something creepy and bit like cool, you know, like artsy. And I asked my eye doctor or my eye prosthetic, the guy that makes them, I said, hey, can I put a contact on this bad boy? Like, you know, just because like I didn't think, I'm not touching this real thing. And he's like, no, he was like, it would just fall off. So I guess that like your cornea or something like holds it there. And I had no idea. So we're learning stuff today on this channel. So yeah, I couldn't do it. So now I'm like, because I did a video that was forever ago on contact lenses, like with a prosthetic using those like makeup kind of ones and how bad they are. And so I won't put a real one on my eye. I just won't. So, you know, yeah, David, we have problems over here. Did he pick on you for a typo? Oh, I just spilled my drink down my side of my mouth. Happens all the time, y'all. After my accident, like this part of my face was like dragging downward. And so sometimes when I take a drink, it just doesn't want to stand. But I share everything with y'all. I really do. Y'all are my people. I feel like, you know what, I can be myself around you guys. And it's hard to be able to do that. I think it's actually hard for creators to, I'm going to give you a secret. It's genuinely probably, no, I'm not genuine. It's genuinely hard for creators to be able to be 100% of their self online because usually people are scared of what other people are going to think of them. But with me, I don't know. I've already done it. I mean, I just feel like I've already done it. Oh, who got gifted? Who gifted? Who gifted those? Oh, thank you. Mega. Oh, Mega. I can't pronounce the rest. Mega HHMAN. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Well, that was a surprise. We are going to do, and speaking of which, so since someone did members, I can't ever do it on here, but since someone did the memberships, we are going to be doing those. Me or Vincent It'll be sporadic. It'll be once a week, but we're going to gift out some memberships. So it'll be on certain lives. So just make sure you're catching the lives. I am going to try to do a couple morning lives, I think, during the week after my break. So I'm going to take a little break. Like I said, I was last week, but I am getting there. So, you know. Oh, thank you. She said you are genuine. It's obvious you're from Philly. I think that you people can tell that I'm from Philadelphia. When I get mad, you can tell. I get the Philly accent comes back. It's like I was only born there. I lived there 2 years and was gone, but my parents raised us in Ohio, but with Philadelphia values. Like we ate food that was like Philadelphia, like cheesesteaks and stuff. We tried our best to make cheesesteaks. They weren't the same. Hoagies, things like that. But my parents were definitely Philly at heart. They were, I think that's where they're in the heaven of Philly, the Philly heaven up there. So this is another one from Square. I'm just wondering what he was ordering from Square. Like, I don't think that a lot of big retailers use Square. I feel like I know someone that used Square though. Oh, I do. But it was a small retailer. So does anyone know what they were trying to look for? I don't think I missed it, but they said that description of property, they just want the records for these guys. They want the records for anything that Ethan, Maddie, Zana, or Kaylee also did on Square. And I think the first one was asking about Kohlberger. And then this one might be also, it says records for, and then it has these three, they're redacted. And I'm thinking the redacted ones are definitely Brian, Dylan, and Bethany. I had to think of their names. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. There is a lot of drama. And a lot of true crime people try to sneak it in. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm too smart for that. They'll just say like people are picking on them or their day was horrible. They'll come on their live and the first thing they say, like to subscribe, they'll call them their subscribers because I call you my Titans, but they'll say, my day was so bad. I hated my day. My day was just so terrible. And I'm just like, what? Well, wait. I said, people go to YouTube to escape their reality. Do you know what I mean? That's what I do anyway. I escape. I just want to relax, unwind, and have a good time and have fun. I don't want to hear about someone's bad day. That's what I don't want to hear. Like, I really don't. Other than if it's y'all's bad day. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if it's you guys and you have a bad day, of course, tell me. But I'm not going to sit there and come on the first thing I say to you guys is something just down and depressing, Unless it was a really an emergency and I needed to talk to you guys. Because then I know that I could come there and I could come come to you guys. Oops, didn't mean to make myself that big. Try to make myself that big. But yeah, no, I know that I could come to you if I had a problem. Which I've done that. I went on Facebook Live one time and went up with one of my problems. That wasn't good. That was a good time. Let's see what else they have. I was going to show you. This is block. Okay. We're getting down. So block. Oh, wait, hold on. I wanted to look at these. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to look at. And then it just wants for them again. These are just like repetitive stuff. Block, formerly known as Square. I wonder what they were buying. I don't know what you would buy through Square like that. If you guys know, let me know. So the next one is Blue Ridge Knives. I went over and I decided to check out Blue Ridge. Like last night when we needed Teresa, yes. And like a lot of times when I need Vincent in my comments. He told me this morning, he said, someone's in the comments saying you pause Nancy too much. Oh, I'm like, that's so funny. Oh, thank you, Frank. Yeah, and I'm always here for you guys. Just TitaniumBuiltBoo@gmail.com. I might change my email because I don't know if I like the boo at the end, but TitaniumBuiltBoo@gmail.com. Always email me. I don't always check my emails. I'm doing better because emails are not my forte, but I do try to check them at least once or twice a day. If I don't, I'll always check them the next day. So sneak in and we'll call it out with a bullhorn. Exactly. Oh, you guys are sweet. We have so many new members too. I'm gonna have to check it out. I love that. I I did like I gifted memberships one night and now I don't remember how I did it. I'll have to figure that out again. Let's see if I could figure something out. I think it was like through here. But nothing's coming up. I may have to go out. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to the Blue Ridge. I just want to check something really quick. Just get this up. And if you guys could like the video as you're coming in, that would be so great. It's so free to do. It's free and it helps my small channel grow. If you like the channel, or if you at least appreciate today's case coverage and all the other coverage that we've been doing today, because we're here, there, everywhere on this channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell to be alerted to all notifications. I do post, I go live usually once in the evenings, and then sometimes I'll post a video, or on the weekends I'll post like 1 or 2 videos throughout the day, shorter videos for you guys. I also try to shorten the lives for you. I don't know how to edit the clips down, so I have to remake the videos. So sometimes it takes me a little while, but I'll get them back up there for you. So Blue Ridge knives, I thought this was pretty interesting. Let me see if, is that what they took? Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay, here it is. The property found and taken and the location within or upon, it says as follows. K-bar, and then it has the, I guess that's the insignia or whatever. USMC fighting knife sheath. It says known purchases and quantities of Blue Ridge knives from K-bar. So I didn't see that. And I have their website up, actually. So let's just keep this here. Let's see here. So do you think that he bought these knives? Like, because why would they, that's my problem. So why would they pick Blue Ridge knives out of like a bucket? You know what I mean? Of where to look? Please stop saying Blue Ridge. Did I say it a lot? Was I saying it a lot? I love that. You're making me laugh. Usually I have the camera off when you guys make me laugh real hard. Because Summer will say, she'll come out and say something out of left field. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God the camera's off on me. Because I would just be dying laughing. You guys make me giggle. Which that's what I love. So because it says found and taken. So receipt and inventory. So it would be receipt of the property. So I'm thinking maybe they do, but why would they have a knife sheath? What's the date? December 13th. Why would they have the knife? Yeah. They also looked at all those purchases of those knives on Amazon. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way he purchased 15,000 knives. Do you know what I mean? Like, this has to be like, maybe he had a list of different knives that he wanted to get. And that's what they're going off of. And that's why they have certain places that they're going to. Hell if I know. You're in Blue Ridge Mountains. Look at that. It sounds beautiful. So so I looked up actually this. I looked up Blue Ridge. Because you know me. And I'm going to put the link in the chat if anyone wants to come up on panel. I am pretty nice, I promise. I thought about doing like an open panel with our members only. If I could figure it out. Let me see. I'm going to share my screen with you here. Okay, so this is Blue Ridge Knives. They have over 760 plus brands of knives. You have to order them through a catalog. So basically you have to Go through their catalog, which is extensive. You'll see it in a minute. We're not going to go through it all. I went straight. I found K-Bar after like 20 minutes. But so you have to purchase through a catalog. You have to just, I guess, call them, email them what the number is that you want and the quantity. You have to spend over $100 in the United States for shipping. I believe $500 for international shipping. So if anyone's interested, I guess, I am selling for them now, I guess. So then I went over to you son of a gun. Don't take me back to the top. I'm going to die if it does. It didn't. Okay. This page didn't want to load. I didn't think at first. Okay. Because there's like, it's so many. So these are all the different K-Bar style knives. As you can see here, there's like a number that you can look. We have the number on here. So let me write it down. In case I come across it. What was the first two letters of that actually? K-A. Let's see. Okay, we're looking for KA12175, I think. So these are all K-bars. I'm just trying to read the numbers. I'll have to look through these more like extensively. Let me make sure I wrote the number down right. 1217 S. That's an S at the end. Like there's a lot of these. I didn't realize that K-Bar sold this many knives. These are all ones. I feel like I'm getting closer to it. I feel like I'm getting really close. 1217. That has to be a 5. One, two. Wait, hold on. 1 KA. 1, 2. Oh, wait, we need 1. I wonder if that's like a 1 or if I don't. You know how they like write these things wrong. Do you think it could be this? Like the numbers say. Let me show you this really quick, and you guys can help me. Maybe y'all can help. Yeah, it gives me the heebie-jeebies too. I don't know if you guys can see the letters really on your screen though. I just have to show you the other one. So I have to go back. Because your guys' eyes might be better than mine. But it's right here. I had it highlighted. So K-A. I'm going to write it down one more time. 1, 2. Is that a 1, I guess? 1, 7. And that says S, but it has to be a 5. Because the numbers on there are all like, you know what I mean, numbers. And then we'll go back to the catalog. Yeah, I think that it did try to connect. I didn't know it was all 12 times though. That was fun to circle what you wanted for Christmas. Back in the, when you had catalogs. 12175. I feel like I'm so close. 1, 2. Oh man, my dyslexia is getting me. If I don't find it tonight, I'll have Vincent look and we'll find it. Help me find it. Because I want to know what it is. I want to know what it looks like. Like, how many of these y'all got? I mean, do you think... Oh, you know what's creepy? You know what's real creepy right now, just to think about? He probably did the same thing that I'm doing right now. He probably scrolled this website looking for his perfect knife. Ugh. Teresa's bringing out the JCPenney catalog for Christmas. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, that was legit. I love that. I love that. That's where we used to shop because that's all I had. How do they know to look for that model, that sheath? That's what I'm wondering. Well, okay, so the sheath they know because the sheath was left behind underneath Maddie Mogan's body. So they know the number. There's numbers that come on like the sheath and on the knife, set it apart. So like a serial number. And so those are what they're basing this off of, I believe, because, it had the number. So I think they're matching the knife that would go with that sheath, if that makes sense. So yeah, I want to find this thing. I bet Vincent's out there looking too. But I think that actually Jennifer Coffindoffer had it on her Twitter. But I don't know if it had the numbers to like legitly say that was it. Man, I was so close. Wait, what's this? KA12157S. This is it. So this is the sheath. Right here. KA1217, and that is an S. So that cop or whoever wrote this was right. Do you guys see it? In between the gray and the black. Now, where's the knife? So the sheath is $13.95. I wish I could keep this page open. Maybe I could take a picture of it or something just so I can remember it. Oh yeah, there's the page. 583. Yeah, I didn't want to lose that page. So so the knife would have a different. So that's just the sheath that they're talking about right there. So let's go down to see if they talk about a knife. Let me switch you back to the document. Did Pam have a question we didn't get an answer? Pam, did you have a question, sweetie, I didn't answer? I was kind of thinking that too, Toy Airy. I don't know. Yeah, this is insane. Okay, so I know that I don't think I wrote it down, did I? Of course I didn't. Oh yeah, so I was going to show you more actually, but I wanted to see if I could get. That's the sheath. So this is the sheath. Okay, so this is what I don't understand right here. On or about 3/8/2022, the purchase of 360 units. On or about 6/24, the purchase of 480 units. Sales information should include description of items purchased, names and address to which the purchased items were sold to or mailed to, payment method. Oh. Wait a second. Brian Kohlberger, was he selling knives? Was he selling these? Hold on a second, y'all. Because this website is like, to me, it looks like a website like okay. When I get on, I'm trying to think of, okay, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm trying to think of a brand, like a name brand. Okay, say that Express or Ralph Lauren was not available to the public. Like you had to have a business license in order to purchase from there. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this business is like one of those businesses where you may need to be an LLC to purchase. You get good discounts, but you and you could buy in quantity, because why would they want 300 and some units and then from another date 680 or 360 units, 480 units? If your knife sheaths are running you $14, let me see. No, hell no. He ain't doing that. He ain't spending $5,000 on knife sheaths. Never mind. I thought maybe I was going somewhere with that. Oh, I can't either. Oh, thank you, Patty Q. I appreciate that so much. I know I miss stuff in the chat. I always feel bad. Y'all are the best. I could say that all day. That's why I'm here, though, all the time. I love you guys. Where was we at? Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just really weird to me. I'm going to call them tomorrow. Or maybe, I don't know if they're open. And I'm going to straight ask them, like, if they're wholesale, because I think they might be a wholesaler. Exactly. The wholesaler doesn't, is that what does Blue Ridge not sell to the public? Yes. So am I right, Patty? Is he like selling something, or? Because to me, that's what it looks like. I'm going to call them tomorrow. I would have called them right now. I'm one of those people. If I want to answer, I'll call. I am just the craziest person in the world when it comes to that. If I have a question I need to answer, I'm like, oh my God, I need an answer. Because when I got on the website, you couldn't purchase anything. So like, let me show you that. Okay. So like, maybe there's another way to show you so I don't get out of there. But like, if you go here and you go, let's say you want to go to swords and replicas. There's a sword. There's swords, let's say swords for sale. And then it takes you here. It says monthly catalog sales. It keeps taking you to their catalog. Like I have a feeling it says become a dealer. I have a feeling this is like a wholesale. Let me see. Business name. Yeah. Does it ask for your EIN or whatever? Yep. Business stuff. Look. Yep. Resale tax license. I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. Oh, Patty Q. So that's why they're probably wanting all the eBay and the Amazon crap. You know what I mean? Like all the warrants. You guys are awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I think that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's what he's doing. Because I was thinking that earlier when I'm reading these, because I own a business, even though you couldn't tell. I mean, I've kind of slacked on it just a little bit because I've been YouTubing. But yeah. Maybe they're, Be Happy said maybe they're trying to pinpoint where this particular K-bar model was sold. Then search at those locations as well. Yeah, of course. Because, you know, especially Walmart. If I said this to Vincent the other day on Walmart. If you ever commit a crime, don't go to Walmart. afterwards. Don't go get the suitcase at Walmart at 2 in the morning. Like it doesn't look suspicious. Don't go even get a candy bar because you're hungry or something. Like don't go to Walmart. You're going to get caught. Makes me glad I don't work retail. See, no, retail is another story. Retail's hard. It really is. It can be really hard. Okay, so we're almost actually done with these ones for the night. Like I have I'm going to split this up into two because the other ones are a little crazier and I want to go through them. People are having, conspiracy overload. So let me make sure. Oh yeah, I was wanting to look for that knife. Let me look for that knife for a little, let me see if I can find it before we go into the next thing. I don't know the knife. Actually, I don't know the knife description. I need that description. So we'll go through this. Maybe I can find it. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. And thank you for being here. I appreciate that so much. I really do. Y'all are fantastic. If you haven't hit the like button yet and you would like to hit the like button, we would love for that. It's free to do. It helps my channel grow. It really does help send it out to the algorithm. You be a part of something really big. It says here that... Okay, so this is where I stopped, I believe. But no, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Let me see. Okay, so... Shoot, this other window came up. Charter Communications here. This is like Spectrum. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Spectrum, but I looked it up. It's like a cable Spectrum. We have Spectrum. It's a cable company. They're just wanting to get, I believe, the routers from the home. And I believe it was from the Moscow home, but let me double check. Charter Communications. Because I did highlight it. Come on. Yeah, so see, it says description of property and it says router. So I'm thinking that that's what they took to try to get whatever he had, on the router. Or I might be the Moscow house. Let me actually scroll down to see. Yeah, each router will have a VIN. Yeah, they'll have a lot of information in there. I asked Vincent, I was like, what exactly does our router do? Which we have like a beefed up one, like super beefed. But so he tried to tell me what they would do. And they basically just, they just collect your data and stuff like that, I believe so. You girls scared David. We did. We scare all the guys. Not very many guys can hang. Sergeant can hang. Who do we have in here? We got Super Greek over there hanging strong. Frank. Yeah, we have some more guys that come in, but yeah, I think we're mostly girls. It's so funny. We are intimidating, I guess. So they took the router. Guess they're not going to have any internet. Not like Kohlberger needs the internet. Where he's at. This is another one from Charter Communications. Okay, I'm sorry. So this is actually, I was right the first time. This is from the King Road. So I'm going to put that there. So Spectrum wireless router. Man, Spectrum's huge. I didn't realize that they were that big. And it says you are therefore commanded to search the above described premises for the property described above. Okay, so this is for the property that they took outside of the house too. So a lot of this is going to be like stuff that they went in and they had to retrieve. They didn't retrieve it, obviously, when they were in there with the crime scene, handling the crime scene, processing the crime scene. The officers, they leave, they let people come in, process. So then they probably went back in, or, the people that do evidence collecting, they probably went back in after they got the warrants and then they collected all that stuff. They probably marked it. Oh, Steve's still here. Okay, good. They probably mark it, that's important, that's important, that's important. Crime scene probably cleans, or not cleans, I'm sorry, but does their job, takes pictures, and does that, collects evidence, and then they go back in, maybe they collect more stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe to check the logs to see what sites he went to. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely right. And there are links they're saying to him and some of the girls is, Instagram, things of that nature. Maybe he used his TV to do those things. I don't know if that would be in the Fire Stick or if that would be in the Spectrum app, but you never know. Robin says, I don't know. Summer, that's a good question. Was she during the day? I think we need to do a day live. I think we're going to do a day live tomorrow. We're going to have to. Because some of our day people are not here. I think that's what it is. We're missing people, and I think it's our day people. So I'm going to search for that knife after we can find the number. If anyone knows the number for that, let me know, like the serial number they had. I know it's written on one of these documents. I'll find it if not. If I can get back to where we were. Okay. Yeah, I wonder where she's been. Oh my gosh. So, okay. Funny story, I think. So I posted a video. It was a Brian Kohlberger video. I don't know what it was about, but it was about like him having fangirls or something. And Nicole Marie, that's always used to be in our chat, that got, the one with the baby. She asked me if I was a fan of Brian Kohlberger's. I said, girl, do you know? I said, do you know who you're talking about? I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not a fan. I didn't understand it. I don't know what she meant by it. I know we lose an hour of sleep tonight. Vincent's probably out there sleeping. He's probably like, I'm going to lose sleep. Just kidding. That's what he does sometimes though. And I think this is where I might have stopped. Yeah. Discover. Bank. This is where we're going to stop. 200. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to make this into a couple lives because it's already 2 hours in. So we'll go to page 200. And then tomorrow we'll cover, there's 500 more pages, 569. Maybe we can do it in another live or 2 lives. But I'll do a live. How does a live during the afternoon sound? Or is the night lives around like 6 p.m. on Sundays usually better? Or do you want to do like a morning? So like it wouldn't be morning. Let's do afternoon, like around 2 o'clock. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to do a live around 2 to 4. Put a 2 in the chat. Okay, so 1 is 2 to 4. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to do the live between like 6 and 8. Because it's Sunday. Sunday afternoon works, me too. I don't really do a whole lot Sunday afternoon. He contacted Maddie a few times and he said, yeah, I thought so. Who have a boy or girl? If you're talking about Olivia, she had a girl. That's 1s. Okie dokie. 2, Teresa said 2. Maybe we could do it a little bit like 4. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, it might be fun. Might be fun to do like an afternoon live. I used to do my lives at like 10 10:15, I believe. And so after 10, like at 10:15, I was just starting. And so, but my lives were getting big. We were getting more people, but then I started doing it at night. And then like 4, okay, I can do that. That actually sounds good to me too. Because I think we're going to take the dogs to the dog park. Pray for me. But yeah, I think we lost some people like that watched the morning lives because we went to the night lives, and I didn't really say what we were doing, so I'll have to see if we can find them. Yeah, everybody set your clocks back, which I think everybody knows that. I think everyone's phone kind of knows what to do at this point. Don't mind me, I've got like 15 tissues over here. 4 works too. Awesome. I bet Isabel wouldn't mind 4. She's probably like, it's probably 6. The sun's probably coming up. But I am going to jump off of here. I want to, I'm going to read through the rest of these and we're going to do all that tomorrow. And it was a really good live tonight. Oh, you take Millie to the golf course? That's sweet. I heard about the snow. If we get more snow, I'm going to freak because I'm almost done with snow. I packed my snow stuff away. It's gone. Snow's out of my brain. Pool is in my brain. Pool and the water going into the pool. That's Ohio. Yeah. Yeah. So remember to like the channel if you could, or like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. That's our next goal. Once we hit, how many do we need? I'm going to say 50,000 subscribers. I'm going to get Vincent on a live. But it's going to have to be 50, you know, because he ain't going to get on no live. But we need to get him on here because he'd be just a hoot. He'd be a hoot. What is snow? Oh my gosh. I'm like over here like freezing just thinking about it. Never pack it away until June. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm done with snow. I'm done with rain. I'm done with all of it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am going to put on the bottom my boutique. If you guys ever want to shop there, I do sizes 0 through 26 right now. Home goods, all of that good stuff. Actually, I don't know why I never just put like at the end, since you know it's the end of the live, I could always just do this and like share this with you. That's like my little boutique. I wish I could go over there. We go. Cute stuff. Cute. These are to die for. I love them all. This dress, oh my gosh, I love it. I might actually be able to wear that dress now. But yeah, and if you use the code YouTube, all capitalized 20, you get 20% off, so you can't beat that. TLC, I'll put the link in there. Yeah, and if you ever want to get something and you don't want me to ship it because you live like right down the road, just let me know. And I'm sure I can run it to you or something. I do that for some people that I know around town, so that's my link. I'm going to be ordering some more spring stuff soon. I do have some really cute stuff in there though for like, for, what is it, Easter? Got this dress here, that dress. This is to die. I need to get more of these. These are out of stock. I sold them as soon as they came in. Those pants are so cute. Yeah, I just got some cute stuff. Very, very cute, affordable, trendy. I love it. Then I thought there was something else I was going to show you guys. Oh, I'm going to put at the bottom the banner. If you guys wouldn't mind following me over on Twitter at Titanium_built, or if you want to follow me over on TikTok for funny TikToks at TitaniumBuilt, I will put the chat, I'll put the banner down there for you guys. But I am going to jump off of here. I hope you guys all have a good night. Try not to get snowed in California. It's terrible weather down there. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 4 o'clock on the 4 o'clock live. Bye, guys.